Hello everybody, this is Robert, and in this video I'm going to explain to you how to use this wonderful search program called Recall to search your massive your massive database of books in your big library that you have on your workstation right now. You have such a big library of 111 GB of books and videos and documents and more than 65,000 items, bigger than many libraries throughout the world. I know that 20 years ago nobody had a library that big in their private collection. You have one of the largest libraries in your private collection in the world. And it's a very powerful library. Inside that library you have every level books, from children's books for the first time they learn to read in kindergarten to adult fiction and nonfiction books, to college level psychology textbooks, to first grade math books, to learning numbers books and practicing for SATs from elementary to middle school to high school. You have books about how to be a parent. You have books about how to be a teacher. You have books about how to be a student. You have comedy books. You have a massive, massive, powerful library. It is so huge that you might say, well, how am I going to use this library? Well, that's what we do with Recall. Let's push our Windows button, or our super button, what we call it in Linux, and go ahead and type in RECOLL. And Recall is your personal library search engine. And inside this library, there's different ways you can use it. You can search for any term, all terms, or the file name. And you can even put quotations, like if I say, let's look here, gray. If I look for gray wolf, I know one of my little boys was doing something and he wanted to find out about gray wolf, so I put in gray wolf in the database and I clicked on search. And you have to understand that you have encyclopedias, you have dictionaries, you have textbooks. Now we looked right now for a file name. There is nothing named Gray Wolf. We don't have a book called Gray Wolf or a worksheet called Gray Wolf. But if we look for all terms, that means all those words. Look for Gray Wolf, and as we search through thousands of books here, you will find, here we go, all of these things about gray wolves. Look at this. Look at this now. You have so many books about gray wolves. it's really unbelievable. Like your mammals, and this is a book about mammals. If you click on snippets, it will tell you what page in this PDF the gray wolf is on. And look, we searched for gray, Grey, and it even gave us Gray wolf, right? So let's take a look here on page 34 in this book here. Just by clicking on it, that will open up our PDF. And let's see here. Let's see if we can find a gray wolf here. As our PDF loads a little bit. The dog family. Oh, we could see here, if you could, I'll make this bigger here. Let's see. Gray wolf right here. Here's a skeleton of a gray wolf. Wow. What else we got on this page here? Here's a man's best friend. Let's see here. On every page in the highlighted in your book here, you can find a result from gray wolf. Here we go. Gray wolf, the ancestor of the domestic dog. And it will search every PDF you have, and every kind of, not just PDFs, but every kind of thing, every from documents to anything, you know. And here's a biology book, right? And I guess I should probably spell gray a little bit differently than G-R-A-Y. Let's try G-R-A-Y, right? Let's try it like that here. And I have my data. I'm going to explain that to you in a second. But here we go. Lots and lots of things here about Grey Wolf. How about Norse mythology? Wow, that's an interesting book here. And so many. And what we're going to do is, if we're going to find, now what we're finding any term. So what if we say all terms, like show me all those words, not just gray or wolf, but gray and wolf together, right? And then we could see here, okay, now we're going to get a much more exact search. And if we look here, um, here's something here about wildlife protection or something. We have tons of these, right? Um, and you've got different pictures books and stuff like that. And here's some more here. And I'm just giving you an example. Oh, it's that same book we had before. I like the DK ones. You've got the entire DK collection here. But I'm just giving you a rough example. You could search for anything. You could search for what your child is learning in school. Maybe addition, carrying. Right, here's a gray wolf right here. Right. Whatever your topic is, you can search hundreds and hundreds of textbooks and practice books if you're looking for history books, or if you're looking for ancient Egypt or Cleopatra, as an example. I'm just giving you a random example. You will have such a large database, and this helps make your database more usable. And here we go, ancient world leaders, Cleopatra. And we even have here, we have audio. Look at this here. We have a Caesar and Cleopatra, some kind of audio books, right? Let's see, we could open this up here and we'll play our look at that. Look at the magic of this database. Now, I created a Calibri database. It took me hundreds and hundreds of hours to create a database for 4,500, 5,000 books. I could not do it for 65,000 books. I know that. So this is your way, using Calibri and using this, nonfiction test practice level 2. You could open up here, even find worksheets, right? About Cleopatra, right? If you want to practice your worksheets about that, this is fantastic, absolutely fantastic. This is worth more than your entire laptop and every laptop in your room that you're sitting right now. This is a library that is bigger than at any time in our history that anyone's ever had, and this is on your workstation underneath your fingers. And it's my very special gift to all my students. It will provide you a lifelong learning experience. And remember to launch that RECOLL, and enjoy it. I hope that you make it a habit to search your recall database, because I know that using the internet's a very convenient thing, and people have stopped going to libraries, but there are still many valuable things that are taught in books today. And you don't have to leave your home anymore to go find the best library. You have the best library right underneath your fingertips. This is Robert, and this is Recall, and I'll see you later on. If you have any questions, please ask me or write some comments, and I'll talk to you later on. Thank you. Bye-bye.